everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome back to the best of the year of 2023 in board gaming. And today we're going to talk about reprints of games. Now there's a gazillion reprints that happen. Games come back into print all the time. People get concerned because a game comes out, you'll never be able to get it. But man, they come back and sometimes they're even better. So we're going to take a look at my 10 picks for best reprint. Number 10 is probably a lot of people's number one, and that is the Castle of Burgundy Special Edition, which Awakened Realms did. And the reason this one is number 10 for me is twofold. One, I haven't played this one yet, but I wanted to put it on the list anyway because it is such a stunning production. The original Castle of Burgundy did not look that amazing. This one is a big, grandiose, huge box, wonderful production, looks beautiful. But two, it is very pricey. I mean, very expensive to get this one. So those two factors keep it from being number one for me, but maybe once I play it, I'll never play anything else. Either way, Castle of Burgundy, very, very popular game. One of the highest rated games on Board Game Geek. I forget what number it is, but it's pretty high up there. And yeah, so this new version of it is one that people are going to really, really love. Number 9 for me is The Lost Code. There's a few production issues that Mojito Studios always has in their games, which is a bummer, but still, the original Lost Code was a terrific example of terrible production. That's probably the wrong adjectives to use there, but really, the Lost Code, what was originally called Think Straight, with an 8 at the end of it. The Lost Code is just a nice, fun deduction game, and this one with the tiles and everything, and trying to guess what numbers you have in front of you. I really love this concept, and it's a fun deduction game, not overly heavy, but there's a lot going on in it that I enjoy. Number 8 is Archaeos Society, which re-implements Ethnos. This is a redone version of Ethnos with a different theme. So this one's very divisive. There's some people who say they like the original better, some people who say they like the new one better. They also changed some of the rules. So for me, it's almost a wash. I think I like the new production better, although I think maybe the old rules were slightly, I don't know. They're both really good. Either way, the game is back in print, and I'm really glad to see it. I think that Space Cowboys did a really good job with this one, so it's my number 8. Number 7 is Seas of Strife. This one's a little weird for me because I never played the original game that this was based on here. A Texas Hold'em game. Seas of Strife, a trick-taking game in which there's different cards. The whole deck here has different numbers on it, but then different sections of that deck are in different colors, and there's 2 different ways to play it, and I played both of them, and I enjoy it. It's the best new trick-taking game that I played this past year, although technically it's not new. It originally came out in 2015, but now there's a new version for people to get, and that makes me happy. Now we come to Waterfall Park. Waterfall Park is a reprint of Chinatown. Repost Production did this with some Waterfall Park. It's an amusement park that you're building here. The original one, you were building different sections in Chinatown and fighting to get people to come to yours. It's a very trading negotiation game. Waterfall Park ups the theme of it. To me, I like the building amusement park theme better than building Chinatown. I think the components and everything is really beautiful in Waterfall Park, and they streamlined the rules a bit too. So it's just overall a better production altogether. Next, we have Roll to the Top Journeys. This is a reprint of Roll to the Top. Roll to the Top Journeys is from All Play. All Play has been doing a lot of these different reprints over the past few years, and I'm almost always where I said that's so much better. In this case, it is. Roll to the Top did not have erasable boards. Roll to the Top Journeys does. It just looks better. Roll to the Top was a very not good-looking game, and it's a roll and write that I enjoy, where you're rolling a whole bunch of different dice and just trying to write higher numbers on top of each other. I played this one several times over the course of this year. I enjoy it a lot. Definitely worth checking out. Number 4 is Quo Vadis, which is a reprinting of Quo Vadis. Quo Vadis, which is a game way back in the day from Reiner Knizia, it's fine, but they really tightened the rules, made a very fun theme, and a great production here from Bitewing Games. Some folks who really are big fans of Reiner Knizia. With Quancho Mori's artwork on it, the zoo theme, I don't know why the zoo needs an emperor, but animals are fun. This is just a great production, and if you like games that are pretty much pure negotiation, then Zoo Vadis is one you're really going to enjoy. Number 3 is Isle of Trains All Aboard, which re-implements Isle of Trains. It's always easy to tell the newer version by the fact that it has a subtitle. Anyway, Isle of Trains was a small card game that came out several years ago. I believe it came out in 2014. And I liked it a lot when I played it. I said I just wished it had more cards. Well, they fixed that. Isle of Trains All Aboard, a game in which you're using cards and building trains in front of you, loading your trains and other people's trains. Almost a pickup and delivery game, but a game that really stands out to me. It feels different, it feels fresh, and I just really enjoy this one a lot. So, definitely worth your time. Number 2 is Amun-Re. Amun-Re, this is the 3rd reprinting of this one, I believe. This one, it's the 20th anniversary edition is what it's called. This one from Alley Cat Games with Vincent Dutrait artwork, just a gorgeous production. Amun-Re, which I consider to be possibly Reiner Knizia's best game. Just a fantastic auction-style game in which you're building pyramids, and then halfway through the game, everything gets wiped, but the pyramids stay there, and then you're auctioning again. So much fun, and this one adds beautiful artwork from Vincent Dutrait, but also gods and special god powers. It's just a great production. It's the definitive Amun-Re for me. And in any other year, would have been easily my number 1. But my number 1, so easy here, would be Ra. The new version of Ra from 25th Century is just unbelievably good. It is so nice. It fixes any problem anyone had with Ra. Now, Ra is a great game, and it is one that I am consistently enjoying more and more and more the more I play it. And I've printed out player aids in the past. I've tried to upgrade the game as best I could. You don't need to anymore. 25th Century put out such a good version of it with beautiful coins, with beautiful tiles. And it even the player board where you put the tiles is done so in a way. I mean, to me, when I was making this list, I didn't even hesitate. Ra was number 1. All right, let's find the other 9. If you never played Ra, it's a great game, definitely worth your time. And this reprinting of it is just amazing. I'm just very, very pleased with it. So there you go. My top 10 reprints of the year. By the way, some of you keen-eyed eagle people might say, well, wait a minute. What about Thunder Road? I'll say, well, you know what? That was changed so much, and it is so different that I don't consider it a reprint. And that's important because anything that's not considered a reprint can be considered for possible best games of the year. Did it make it? Well, you'll have to tune in later to find out. But that's why that's not on this list. Great game. Just, it's so changed, I'm not even sure I would call it a reprint at this point. Alrighty, folks. Well, there you go. Those are my favorite reprints of the year. Tell me yours in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you're watching the best of 2023 on the Dice Tower.